Crouse. Now, you've read the book, or you at least know someone who has. Oprah endorsed it, and it spent more than 3 years on the New York Times bestseller list before Brad Pitt snapped up the rights, hired Julia Roberts, and turned it into one of the most anticipated movies of the summer. Eat, Pray, Love, the picturesque story of one woman's search for enlightenment, is part road trip movie, part self-help guide, and part food porn. By the movie's end, you may have reservations about her journey, but you'll also want to make reservations for a trip and a visit to a great Italian restaurant. Julia Roberts plays Liz Gilbert, a New York City writer with a seemingly perfect life. Career-wise, she's in demand. She has a loving husband, played by Billy Crudup, and a beautiful home. Under the surface, however, she's unhappy and one day makes the shocking decision to leave it all behind and spend a year traveling, first to Italy, then India, and finally Bali. Along the way, she learns to build meaningful relationships, how to forgive herself, and how to nourish not only her body, but her soul as well. Now, Eat, Pray, Love is a big, expensive movie about introspection. The film style is sweeping and bold, i.e. there's lots of crane shots and clever editing, but director Ryan Murphy keeps the focus of the story where it should be, on Liz's internal search. He has found smart ways to illustrate her various epiphanies, visualizing her mental breakthroughs. For instance, on the Indian ashram, where she learns to forgive herself for breaking her ex-husband's heart, Murphy stages the scene between Roberts and Crudup as a conversation during the wedding dance they never had. It's magic realism, which, unless you're Terry Gilliam, is very hard to pull off, but the scene works remarkably well. It's both cinematic and intimate, all set to the tune of Neil Young's Harvest Moon. At the heart of the film is Roberts. She brings her movie star likability to a character that could easily be written off as self-centered in her single-minded search to find out the purpose of her life, but her presence helps separate the Eat, Pray, Love movie from the run-of-the-mill big-screen romance. This would have been a much different movie if Jennifer Aniston or Kate Hudson had signed on to play the lead, but Roberts brings with her a light gravitas. Now, I know that's a contradiction, but she knows how to play the comedy aspects of the story, but also wades in knee-deep for the dramatic scenes. She's in every scene, almost every frame, actually, of the picture, providing an anchor for the film's flighty story. She's working alongside some heavyweight performers. Richard Jenkins as the plain-talking Texan searching for enlightenment in India is a lock for a Best Supporting Actor nomination, and Javier Brdem oozes charisma and vulnerability as Philippe, the love interest. He says the words, "It's time," with more romance than in any other 10 rom-coms that we've seen recently. At one point during the film, a character says, "Americans know entertainment, but they don't know pleasure." Eat, Pray, Love proves that the two aren't mutually exclusive.
Richard Crouse.